Hello, I'm talking about Remake Part Pro Skater 5 on PS4. This time, we are doing School Free. Now, I'm not particularly looking forward to School Free. I don't mind the level. It's School 2 with a few changes, obviously. But, you know what? I wanted a School Free for a long time, and now I have it. And even though it's School 2, just redesigned, I don't give a shit. It's got a free on it. I'll take it. And, yeah, everything's pretty decent, It's a different kind of version of Skull 2, and I don't mind it that much. It's an alright Skull 2 version, and, like, a lot of the goals I don't mind. There's some good challenge, There's also these things here. These just gimmick things, being able to kick all these footballs into there, and, there's also a soccer ball and a baseball. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that there's a little gimmick here that has no purpose, has no real point, but it's just there because, why not? It's school. This is an appropriate thing for a school. Also, that was a perfect kick even though it was out of bounds. I don't give a shit. Perfect kick. Perfect kick. Everybody get a perfect kick. And a nice shot. Of tequila. Anyway, that was it for the football one. There's also a soccer one, and there's also a baseball one. The soccer one has its own nets, and the baseball, I have no fucking clue what the point of the baseball one is. There's no goals I can find of it. Oh well. But yeah, there's also the gym area, which, is still, similar to the original School 2's counterpart. The inside of the gym area is still the same. The swimming pool's still the same. Really, it's not too much different to School 2. And I don't mind that. I don't mind playing a normal level from another game. We've had that before in previous fucking Pro Skater games, and in previous Underground and all that kind of shit games. Like, the Hawk series have always done this, where they've always, like, basically reused, but sort of remastered or remake a level that was already made from a different game. That's been a thing for years. It hasn't changed. So, I don't mind this being here. It's not too surprising to me. I like it. Anyway, there's also bells, because that was actually a goal. And they're in the same sort of positions at points. But there is a problem. Getting the bells is a bit of a bitch because when you war ride, you fucking fly. I got a DVD at least, but you fucking fly when you war ride. So it's kind of hard to, accurately aim and take down these bells when you are gonna be going right the fuck up. Unnaturally up the fuck. But what can you do? You just have to adapt to it and get good. You just have to adapt to it, and once you know your distance and the whole way the wall ride works in this game, getting these isn't too bad. It's kind of difficult to find them, but otherwise it's not too much of a big deal. Now, I will say this about the goals, the normal goals. They're not that bad. I mean, a leap of faith. There's that fucking gap. They're not that bad. I mean, you could say that fucking a lot of these normal goals are piss easy and that they're shit in that fucking regard. They're not. There's a lot of goals that are easy that are actually good. In School Free's case, there are a few that I like, even though they do reuse, like they always reuse certain goal types. Not that big of a deal to me. I mean, you had classic mode and fucking Underground and shit did the same crap, like gives a fuck. And you had fucking so many Pro Skater games that also did the same thing, except for Pro Skater 4. Outside of that, every Pro Skater game has had repeated fucking goals. It had some different goals, some unique goals, but for the most part, a majority of the goals in Pro Skaters 1 to 3 were repeated from every level. They just made it more harder, or they changed it a little bit, but otherwise, it's always been the same shit. And this is no different. They are following the format of those old Pro Skater games. They're not following the format of 4, or the later fucking Tony Hawk games, but they're following the format of the Pro Skater games, where there was some unique goals, but they mainly just reuse certain goals every fucking time in every level. No, not a big deal there. At least you're not timed. At least you don't have a timer in Free Skate, like the olden games did. Anyway, combo letters. Oh, well, there was the baseball. I don't know where the fuck the baseball goes. I don't give a shit. Let's go ahead and get some gaps. High voltage, root to roof, shocking, all the good stuff. Got the combo. Now we have the combo, and I believe we also have the skate. We have to find some bells, which requires me to do a bit of jump cutting at a certain point. Because I spent so long trying to find these fucking bells. I am not wasting your time. I will show off some of the gaps that I was able to get during my search. But otherwise, meh. It's a lot of area, by the way. And I do like that, you know. Got a back area here. We got a skater kind of getting stuck in some trash bins for some reason. We got a big-ass ramp over here that suddenly makes you boost up to fucking space. You know, the usual neat stuff. By the way, if you appear in any of these videos, like you're playing this game while playing it, and you actually appear in my recording, feel free to comment about that. Feel free to let yourself be known on YouTube and such that, hey, you appeared on this video. Pretty neat. And hopefully you're not too embarrassed if you fuck up and while I'm doing, like, being a master at all these games. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start jump cutting. So here's what one of the bells is. It's inside here. It's not usually inside there anyway, because usually there's nothing in there. But eh. There's another bell over here. We'll take care of that. Now, the next thing we gotta do is take care of another bell. There we go. And now here comes a gap that I found by pure chance. Make a big jump here for Don't Look Down. And then we can get this one right over here by the very start. And there you go. School bells busted. So that is almost all of them. We are missing the VHS though. Where could the VHS be? Where could that motherfucker be? Could it be at the swimming pool area? Well, I don't mean to spoil anything, but yeah. Yeah, it's where the diving area is, you know. By the way, there's a gap in the diving area. You lift at the top of it and you get a gap. You know, usual shit. Emblem, got the tape. We're done there. Time for some goals. This is the last time I'm doing goals before gaps. I'll be doing gaps after I get all the free skate bullshit next time, okay? Especially after this fucking level, because trust me, it's not too bad now. When Pro Goals pops up, you're gonna realize why it'd be best of me to do all this shit, like with the gaps and such, way before I do goals. Because then I don't have to worry about fucking gaps. Anyway, the balls are easy, and the balls are now kicked. So, that is that. That was an easy one. You know, the time, no problem. 45 seconds is an easy motherfucking time to get of all that shit. Now it's time for the next goal, which should be around here. I think it's right in front of me, actually, this one. This one is... the manual one. This one's weird. Okay, get rid of this shit. This one's weird because the problem with this one is it's the line. They always make you do a line of these ones, the manual ones. And the line here is fucked, because, you know, you think you just go down there, you just go in a straight line, you go all around. No, it does that to you. It makes you do this tight-ass fucking turn here while dealing with a railing right in front of you, and it's kind of awkward, and you can't go over that, even though there's like a small gap there you can easily go over. Then you have to go through all this turning bullshit here, And then you have a little bit more freedom to do whatever you want. Then you have another tight fucking turn over here. And it's like, this line's bullshit. This goal isn't bullshit. I can handle this goal. It's this line though. This fucking line is a bitch to deal with. Because I don't know what exactly the line is. Because it's so fucking specific. It's so tight. Yes, I'm going there. It is extremely tight. I cannot fit it in. But seriously, it is a bitch to actually go through this line and not go out of bounds and be forced to restart back at the start and lose your combo. But hey, I beat it, so I don't have to do it again. But yeah, fuck this line, man. This line sucks. Like, it makes it a bit too hard. Because, you know, you're trying to focus on combos and keeping your balance and just manually and getting distance. Meanwhile, it's making you drive around on fucking tight corners and shit. Expecting you to be prepared for that. And to get good at it. And it's like, fuck you, game. Anyway, 3 balls and a fountain. This one's unique. Kick all the balls that are around here, because that's a unique feature of this fucking level, and then you go back to the fountain over here. It's a relay race, which, you know, is a recurring thing, but this one's different. This one isn't like your normal relay race. This is just go to all these ball spawners that have no real purpose, and then go back to the fucking fountain. Or while you have a time up your ass of 35 seconds, if you want to get sick. Otherwise, it's easy. But yeah, get yourself to the fountain and jump right on top of it, and you win. I mean, it's a neat goal. I like it. It's not that hard, but it's alright, and it's unique, and it's different, so that's cool. So now we're done with the relay race. Now it's time for... well, there's a goal up here. Might as well go ahead and do that one next. So, going up, it's time for Dropout Ring Racer. This is a race for rings. We'll be doing this every fucking level, I swear to God. I don't mind it, because it's rings, because Superman 64, but still, this one can actually be really fucking difficult, because you have barely any time, and you're expected to get through all these rings in this speed. Yeah. A bit of a dick move. I barely made it. People got 18 seconds. They probably had their stats up to full at that point, so, you know, they could easily get through that bullshit. They didn't have to worry too much about, you know, fucking going through like I did, make sure they were perfect. You know, they had the fucking stats all cleared, so they had all the speed and all that shit done to the maximum they can go, to the point where it's piss easy. Now it's have a big head high, which is just do tricks, keep your head from exploding. You have 75 seconds, go for it. Easy as shit when you have special meter, all the way full and use specials, because, well, what do you think? So yeah, just fill it up, and then begin doing combos in your special, and annihilating the fuck out of this challenge, and, you know, being cool. Because that's what you really want to be in this world. You want to be cool. I got secret sauce. I can't believe it. I made a fucking joke about my dick being stuck in something, and now we have secret sauce. Fuck you, game, for making that joke come back and be horrible and terrible and make people cringe to no fucking end. Let's continue on, not speak about that joke ever again. Hopefully, if it doesn't pop up again like a fuck. And let's just beat this, because now you've done the AM, now it's time for the Pro. We have about 20 more seconds to deal with. Let's hope our head doesn't explode until we're done, because now it's starting to really up the ante on that speed, and we really want to make sure we get our special up before that shit goes too fucking far. And now it's time for the sick. We have 10 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can do this before our head explodes and we're completely fucked over because of it. Oh boy, we're getting very close. Okay, we have it. We are done. We have beaten the bitch. And I am going to die now. Oh, well, sad for Elimo. So yeah, And he has like a green neck. I just thought that'd be nice to see. And we got the bunker, which is a explosive return. Because there's a reason why it says explosive return, and it's actually kind of neat. I have already gone through half of this game as this recording, and I've played the bunker already, like not too long ago actually. So trust me, when you see the bunker, it's gonna be memorable and neat. Dodgeball Dash is not memorable or neat because you can literally do this. Because guess what? The shot you have in this one is a one shot, and it only goes a very short distance, and it's shit, and you'll never use it unless you accidentally do a flip trick and you just end up using it. Ring around the dodgeball. There's a gap. I mean, it bounces, but that's about the only good thing about it. Otherwise, it's garbage. Also, I recommend grind to the left, because then you can, like, really get in a combo and, like, probably get it done in, like, 30 seconds, maybe. So, yeah, that was piss, really. It would have been hard if you only focus on shooting with the dodgeball and not moving around. That would have been really fucking hard, considering it does not go high and it does not go far. It's fucking worthless. It is the most worthless of all the weaponry when you have those goals. Anyway, now it's time to get a high combo score within the time limit, and that's gonna be very easy. Very easy. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try and beat this combo score without special tricks, because that's how good I am at video games. That is how good. Yeah, I did it. I even landed on a 69. I am fucking the best. I am the fucking best. So, yeah. I mean, why not? Let's try and get to 1 million. Let's try and get past like 2 million, whatever. Let's be cunts. Oh, we could just get close to 1 million. That's good enough. So yeah, 900,000 is good enough. We'll go with that, and that's it for combo score. Now it's time to go and do 3 more goals before we get to the gaps, which will be the last time I do it in this fucking order. And then we'll do the dreaded pro goals. Like, I don't mind these normal goals. I don't mind the gaps. I don't mind anything in this level except the pro goals. I hate the pro goals. I hate them with all my hate. I really do. Let's begin this one. It's grind for glory. Just get your trick multiplier up by a fuck ton and do some grinds. I mean, there's some really good grind spots around here. You can even go for an entire lift of the dodgeball court if you wanted to. But I'm going to avoid that and try my best to make up a decent line without any of doing that, which is by really abusing the kickflip and such. And I was spazzing the fuck out of the manual, and I fucked up my combo that way. I need to not do that ever again, because I have to remember, spazzing your manual after a revert equals the game doesn't know what the fuck, and it will not keep your combo, because that's how life sucks. We got some gaps. Skip jump. There's a hop. I fucked up, and I missed the hop. It's right, like, below where the window is. I will get it. I will get it later on when the gap thing's in the way. But, I'm not going to worry about it for now, because I'm busy with goals. And yeah, when you have this ability of, electricity on your board, it makes you go fast when you're grinding. So it's extremely useful in that regard, because then it makes the whole distance thing pretty simple. Also, I got the roll call. Isn't that a fucking breakthrough in the past? The fucking roll call gap challenge. All that goal, we had to get 3 roll call gaps. The other 2 are not here, considering those areas are gone. But at least we have that roll call. At least that roll call's still alive and healthy and all that. That's pretty cool. There are some gaps here that are literally from the original School 2, so, it's a nice callback. It really is a nice callback. This whole level is a nice fucking callback. Like, seriously, this is a okay School 2. Every other School 2, they always have it the same. And, it's nice to have it you know, be the same and shit, but I learned the third law. It's nice to see it every fucking time, but then it kind of gets boring and bland, and you just want to kind of change at least a good bit and be a bit different. By the way, hall pass holding, we have to click hall passes while getting trick multipliers to get 400 points, which is very easy considering, you know, gold makes us a piss. Like, it really makes us piss when you get gold. Like this gold right over here. With a big fucking multiplier. Yeah, I'm so close to sick. I am fucking done. There we go. Anyway. Like, when it came to all the other games showing off Skull 2 outside the original introduction to Skull 2, I was like, I mean, I like Skull 2, but it's getting kind of boring. I want to see something different, because they keep pulling in Skull 2, and I know it's a popular one, but come on, there's gotta be some more beloved fucking levels in Skull fucking 2, and there is, like the warehouse, but with Skull 3, you know, they changed Skull 2, and you know, I am fucking looking for that change, and I don't mind it that much. I think this design of Skull 2 isn't that bad. And calling it Skull 3 keeps the people from hating on it for being a shitty Skull 2, because it's not. It's the third Skull. At least it's not just called Skull and, you know, just neglecting the entirety of the first Skull from the first game of Pro Skater 1. Anyway, let's go look around. I don't really want to, like, play for a good bit until I look around and, you know, check out Sigma Jin here. Let's check out Sigma Jin. See how she does her shit without me getting in the way. Oh. Yeah, this is the big problem I have. Like, I'm pretty good when it comes to Pro Skater games, but when I'm seeing all these other people skating about, they're kind of fucking idiots. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're just, like, doing stupid shit and continuously bailing because of their stupid shit. I don't know how to fucking land. I don't know when it's time to stop. They just keep going. And then they die. They just fall on their face, and they're just dead. And that saddens me, because I was hoping for, like, some really good fucking Pro Skater players to be here, you know, showing off the skill in this fucking game, considering you keep seeing all those combo scores and how fucking huge they are. I haven't encountered one at all, so I'm kind of sad that I haven't encountered a single actual pro of the Pro Skater series in this fucking entire playthrough. In all the playthroughs I've done of this game, actually. All I've seen is newbies. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I don't mind seeing newbies. I just want to see some skill to show it off, because I want to show off how good so many other people are at these games compared to just me. And I will show off one, even though, you know, he's not playing the game, considering, you know, I don't recall him considering he's not playing the game as of this recording, but he was extremely helpful to me with one of the goals, the pro goals. Like, trust me, he was very helpful. Anyway, bench trash, transfer, whatever. Honestly, these gaps, I like some of them. Like, the callback ones are nice, and some of the new ones are nice, but there are some that are... There's one gap, actually, that I don't like very much, considering it requires you to have a lot of stat points on a certain spot up to max to make the fucking gap. I mean, Skull 2 sort of did this as well. Like, Skull 2 is not excused. In fact, fucking Turbo Skater 3 is not excused either. You know, Zen Mind. God, I can't believe I've forgotten his fucking name. Seriously, the guy that was actually able to beat Zen Mind with that trick, you know. I am so fucking glad that's now on YouTube as well. Now you know how to get every gap in every game. And this video, this entire Twisted Gator 5 thing is going to also add that. One only for man is for Asteroid Belt, and the other one, I have no fucking clue. Probably for emblems, probably for leveling up, probably for anything else. I don't know. Oh wait, it's because I did all the goals. Which is sick. So that's it for all that bullshit. Now it's time for gap lists, which we have a few gaps to do, including hop. I'll be showing that off real soon. But right now, let's get straight to it and begin some fucking gaps. Sign up to the windows, we just have to go through the window, like so. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind this all the way through, grind this line for 2 gaps. For the fourth layer, and the long grind. That's the main important one, because we already did the third law. Next up, grind the roof, and then grind that rail below, and you'll get roof to rail. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind this rail all the way through up to that roof here, and you will get and then grind the bench without manually for excited. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind these 2 posts all the way through. You will get post to post. Next up, manual in through these 2 goals for goal to goal. Pretty simple, really. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind these 3 lockers for delinquent grind. Next up, you want to go ahead and lip trick this very top spot for high dive extension, a callback to another School 2 gap. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind this, and then grind the bottom here for hop. Continue on for skip and jump, and you'll get the whole combo. Next up, you want to go ahead and lip trick this spot right up here for what up. And next up, you want to grind here, and then jump over here for that gap. Oh, I didn't see the name, sadly. That sucks. TCO graduated, I'm sorry. And lastly, you want to make a big fucking jump from here all the way to the building on the other side. This requires a lot of stat points for upgrading and shit for go long. Fuck this gap. I hate this gap. It's bullshit. But once you got them, then you're done. Now it's time for some fucking pro goals. And I don't like these pro goals at all. Hall passes isn't too bad, but it has its moments, considering you start off up here. And let me say this right now, even though starting up here isn't too bad, you can probably beat this goal here. The biggest problem is that you need to get 3,000 points, and the area you see over there to my left has so many fucking hall passes, but you have to know that immediately. Because, you know, you're looking away from that shit, so you wouldn't notice normally. But yeah, I got 1,000 now, that's pretty cool. This took me a few tries, you're not going to see it because this video is long enough. You see it's 40 fucking minutes. That's good enough, I think. I don't want to go too long on this one, considering the certain goal. But yeah, I do want to show off all this shit. You know, I do want to show off all this area before I go down there and, like, show the barrage of fucking 6 key passes on one jump you can collect in one jump. Like, seriously, this is where the majority of your shit's gonna be getting. Just get a big fucking combo and go up the ramp and boom. Even go for this area, boom, you fucking did it. Like, this area is so much more fucking rewarding than the starting area. And there we go, I've beaten it. It took me so many tries. This is the first time I ever went to this area, and it was that easy, because this area, you just have to use it and boom, you're done. Otherwise, this goal is hard. I will say that much. It is hard unless you go to this area. We got a card. Neat. On level 23. Now, let's do our next pro goal. This next pro goal I don't like. I don't like this pro goal at all. I honestly hate this fucking pro goal. I really don't like this one. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. It's back in the day. This one's not too bad, actually. There's another one after this. No reverts, but we have the manual. So, you know, this trick will happen. And it'll be very useful and really help us out a lot. So let's special up and get a fucking big combo. Easy shit, really. So yeah, how are you enjoying this, guys? I'm enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying how I'm just doing the same shit I do for every single one of these, you know, getting that big score. Again, if you're not very good at balancing and, you know, getting a big combo like me, then yeah, this will be a hard one. But, you know, specials and balance will get you a long way. Considering you say people are able to get 100 fucking million combo scores, you know. Considering that, balancing and special is everything, really. And getting huge score is everything. And big fucking tricks. So, that's it for combo score. Now it's time for the fucking goal I hate. I hate this one because it took me 2 fucking hours. I'm going to show you a failed attempt, and I'm going to show you the correct attempt. At least the one I looked up on YouTube. I'll be giving him a mention, and his video will be in the description below. But right now, Pep Rally Relay. Milk cartons of 120 to the gymnasium. Now, here is how I used to do it. I tried to take this route to get 60 in 2 goes. Now, of course, you won't have that much time, but in this regard, in a way, this can be possible, because at least here, it's not bullshit to a huge extent. It is still possible to go through this and be able to beat this bitch no problem. It's just that, I know it's possible because I got so fucking close, but I didn't have the balance. And that's the main thing. You really want to have balance in this one. Now, you might be wondering why I'm showing you this failed attempt. Well, you hear that buzzing sound? That should not be playing. That's electricity, but it should not be doing that. The audio glitched. Yeah, the audio glitched. I think you have a good idea on where this is heading. If you don't, then, well, you're in for a fucking treat then. But yeah, I'm able to get up to 66 fucking cartons. Which, you know, then I lessen the go, really. I lessen how much I'm gonna need. You know, because then all I need is, 54, and I should have 120, and that will be it. So I lessen my path, and that really helps. If I'm gonna miss all this shit, I don't really care about it. I can go directly to this. It's just that I can't reach it, and I basically gave up and want to do a different fucking goal, because seriously, fuck this goal. I was just gonna look for warfare after I've done the other goals and all that shit. But then, you know, this fucking problem with the audio glitch, you know, it was still playing in the results screen, and, it got worse. It got kind of worse afterwards. You're gonna see it very soon. See it balancing's all fucked up. You can hear it right now. So, here's what happened. As this was loading to let me get back to Free Skate, the game crashed. It gave me the error message and all, so it crashed completely. It wasn't a blank screen, it was a legit crash. So yes, that is counted as a game crash number 2. And you'll be seeing it right fucking now. I'll be showing the counter right now, and I'll be showing off the fucking error screen. And for all the haters of this game, this is for you. This crash is for you. Now it's time for how I actually succeeded, and I really want to thank this guy, Paul. This is what he's called on YouTube. This is his path. This is not my path. I took his path. Now, this path is the hangman path, so that's going to be a lot of fucking fun. But at least I have a path. At least I can take this and, you know, get shit done with it. And I really do want to thank Paul for this. I have put his video of this exact path and all in the description. He will basically tell you a tip if you're going to need to learn, like I did, in order to really make this easy for yourself. But yeah, his path is basically getting 40 cartons in 3 goes. Now, of course, it's still going to go over the time limit, and you're still going to need a lot of balance. You still need to get in before it's too late. But this one's easier because you don't put too much strain on yourself. You don't have to make like a huge fucking combo to make it through like me. You don't make it complicated. And you know, if you know the hangman route, you might consider that a possible route to take for this one, considering. But I didn't know that route because we haven't done the hangman one yet. Because that's what? The hangman one is the goal that doesn't fucking appear anywhere on the map. So that means I have to go to the missions page by pressing the middle button, the touchpad button, and then selecting it from there. So that's always my last goal, and I would never fucking know that until way later. So that's great. That's fucking fantastic. So yeah, this goal is amazing. And if you want to save your ass around here, land, then jump up for it. This will get your balance back and make this extremely easy for yourself. Then go down, manual, get in, done. Thank you, Paul. You are a fucking savior. So, that is it for that one. Fuck that goal forever. I do not like it. It is, to me, the worst goal. I'm honest here. I fucking hate that goal, and I hope it burns. Anyway, Bouncy Ball Barrage. It's the fucking bullshit one, except we have to get multipliers of this one and get huge score from that. This is new. This is a unique fucking goal in a way. However, it's still bullshit. Why? Because trying to hit these is a pain in the fucking ass. Because, as you can see, the dodgeball sucks. It is the worst fucking one. Because it bounces like about 5 times before it goes away. And it does not bounce high or far. So, it's garbage. Even if you jump up high, it'll just go right down and like just bounce along very slowly and as little of an inch as possible, and it's like, fuck you, game, that point. But yeah, it's easy to just go ahead and run into all of these. Like, seriously. And there you go. So that's it for Target Shoot. That's it for Pro Target Shoot. Now it's time for Hangman, which is our final goal. And I do not like Hangman. I do not like Hawkman. I mean Hawkman. Fuck, I'm calling it Hangman. Why am I calling it Hangman? It's Hawkman. I do not like Hawkman. It's called Hawkman High Score in High Wire, and it's literally the route you saw me do in the Milcon one in a way, except it's stuff right here. And, you know, we have to be very specific with this one, or else we fail this one, and it's like, fuck you, game, and fuck you to hell with this fucking Hawkman. I fucking hate Hawkman. It's the end of time. I heard that Proving Ground was the start of the fucking Hawkman. Fuck Proving Ground, then. I'm getting, like, people keep saying that Proving Ground is good. If it has Hawkman, I doubt that. I seriously fucking doubt that. Anyway, go through all this shit, make these jumps, make these grinds, and you will win. And there you go. I have done all the pro goals, and I have basically gotten enough score and shit to give myself a master at school free. So that's 2 levels mastered in recording. That's nice. So from the way things are going, considering these things are getting really fucking hard, I'm guessing I'll be able to master these in recordings. A lot of levels, in fact. There might be still like one more level or 2 that I won't be able to master, though. Anyway, upgrading the stats, because I need to. I really fucking need to upgrade these stats every time. And let's check out what our new head body is. We don't have a new board, sadly. Okay. That's a nice one. That's a nice head. I'll choose that one. I'll probably choose that, that lovely head at another point. We have this body here. I mean, yeah, why not? We'll go with it. And for board, you know, I want a new board. I want a neat board. I want a nice board. I'll go with Miyamoto because, you know, why not? We have a Miyamoto head, I believe, so, you know, why not? This is Miyamoto now. But yeah, I'm going to be the master of School Free now. I'm going to be the burger. The fucking crown on his head. And I also got the total of 100,000 meters in grinding. And a total of 100,000,000 points for Pablo Pollux. That's nice. So yeah, that's it for that one. Next time, on Toast Go to 5, we'll be doing another level. I'll see you then.